So the question is, what's led me to enter religious life? I would ultimately say God's love, God's mercy.
First of all, it was an idea that would not go away. But ideas that just keep on coming at you, you just can't ignore them. So that made me step back and say, what is it that really appeals to me about this way of life?
I discovered the Congregation of Divine Providence through a flyer left in a parish that I happened to enter one day. It read, "What's your next step?" And that is exactly what I had been asking.
When I met a Salesian sister for the first time, I just sensed a great joy in her that I had not really seen in other communities, and this great family spirit that I really longed for, that I didn't even know that I wanted. And I just felt a serenity and peace when I was with the Salesian sisters and in their homes. And that's kind of, I think, how I decided to enter with the Salesians.
For me, it's a question of, God, you're calling all of us to holiness, all of us to life in you. Lord, what are you calling me to? How are you calling me to respond? Because for me, a vocation is really a response to God's love.
I chose the Adrian Dominican sisters because I fell in love with the sisters I met here. They were very joyful, and I also sensed that when I was with them, that my best self was brought out, and I was able to be a more true version of who I am in their presence.
I am a first-year novice with the Sisters of Christian Charity. I serve as sacristan, which means that I get to take care of the chapel, set up for Mass, for exposition of the Blessed Sacrament. And it is a great privilege because it is a service that is central to our Eucharistic spirituality and our charism. I also am an immigration attorney, so about 5 hours a week I also volunteer at an immigration resource center where I provide legal services to poor immigrants. And that is something that is very close to my heart, and every time that I am able to interact with someone, whether it is an immigrant at the Immigration Resource Center where I volunteer, or at the Family Resource Center where we help to give clothes to the poor, I know that it is Jesus that is present in the midst of us there. I went to Calcutta for 3 weeks, and while I was there, I really felt that God was calling me to a deeper union with Him, that He was calling me to a simpler life, to really discern my vocation to religious life. I remember meeting the Sisters of Christian Charity, the community where I am now, and just being drawn to their joy, their love, their Eucharistic spirituality. It was really something that felt right, and I knew in my heart from the moment I met them that this was really the community where the Lord intended for me to come. My hopes for the future are to be exactly where God wants me to be and to serve where my community wants me to be serving. I hope to be able to continue in this religious journey and to make first vows and eventually final vows, and to just really continue growing in my union with Christ. I am very, very, very grateful to the NFCRV for their generous support, because thanks to them I am able to be here. I've gone through 2 years of formation as a postulant, and now I am a novice thanks to the support of the NFCRV, and I just really want to thank you for helping to ensure the future of religious life in this country.